Hello, folks. Welcome to Tunes Brothers. Tonight we're going to do a warnings video for you. It's one of their live shows, I believe, from 2018. What we got going on is a live show. I believe that I don't know if they called it Queen of the Murder Scene Tour or gave it a different name. I'm sure there'll be other songs, probably from 21st Century Blood, and probably something from the EP Escape the Mind. So that's all I have to say for now. We get started on what we're going to do next. Dave, what do you have for us?
Well, this is the one I found. I actually grabbed it because the fact that they play, the entire album, Queen of the Murder Scene, plus some other songs, obviously. I do have the set list in front of me, so it looks like it'll be really good. I was looking for my notes and then realized, of course, I didn't have any notes because I haven't watched it yet.
You guys haven't watched it at all?
I haven't seen it at all.
I've seen a couple of clips from the show, but I haven't watched the entire thing. No.
Yeah, I haven't either. So
this will be an honest reaction.
Yeah. You guys just let me know. I mean, I'll stop after every song, but if there's something in the middle, let me know.
Sure.
I think there's like a 10-minute intro to this of the girls going to the show. There's no captions available on it, so it's all in Spanish. I did some monkeying around and tried to add. It was just gonna be too lengthy of a process to add captions to a video that doesn't already have it available. So we'll have no idea what they're saying, but I'm sure some of the viewers out there will.
Does Louis know how to speak in Spanish? I thought you would.
No, I don't even know Italian, and that's what I am.
Oh, sorry, I'm Welsh, and I don't know that either.
All right, well, here we go.
No. A ver, ten. No, Pau.
Se veía bien oscuro como quieran.
Qué bueno.
Aparte la que más grabo es a Paulina siempre.
Ni me puse la pista aquí.
Esperen, yo me salgo primero.
Va. ¿Cómo te fue de vuelo? ¿Bien?
Estoy muerto.
Oh.
Ayer me dormí a las 3 de la mañana y mi vuelo salía a las 7.
Ay, no. O sea, no dormiste.
No dormí nada.
Pues vámonos. Oye, ahí va Anito. ¿Qué onda, Marco? ¿Cómo estás? Todo frío ya enero. Gracias.
No dormido.
Bien.
Buenas tardes. Ya es tarde de la ciudad. ¿Y mi mamá?
Era un perrito.
You don't have to stop anything, but just looking at this is like, if you never knew what these girls were all about, you'd have no idea they're going to kick your ass like you wouldn't believe.
No, definitely not. You're
on yeah. I was saying that's pretty much the exact van down to the color that I drive for work every day. And we get 10 people total, not counting myself.
What is it that you drive? Patients or something?
Patients? No. Employees to a meat packing plant, and they come from Puerto Rico, Guam, Africa, and
so you drive to job sites.
Yeah, none of them, come here with licenses and cars and stuff. So, yeah. All right.
Anyone wanted to know that was a Weimaraner, the dog that walked past?
Was it? Okay. Also, if anybody's wondering, they're having a friendly argument of who gets to meet me first.
Era las 12 y la una casi media. ¿Pero qué pasó? Faltan 15 minutos para la... Faltan 19 minutos para la falta de mi media. ¿Hubo muchas complicaciones, Tebo, o no?
Yo fui. No.
No, yo no estaba allá, yo estaba aquí. Bueno, me pasé a Starbucks y ya después me quedé yo acá abajo.
Ah, ya.
Bueno, Marco, hubo complicaciones.
Sí, Marcos es el que estuvo por allá.
No, o sea, todo
Solo se
tranquilo.
tardó.
Sí, solo te tardaban en llegar los del audio, pero hasta ahí.
Ah,
Oye,
ya.
los samples llegaron, ¿verdad?
Sí, está todo ahí ya bien.
Y ahí está Flamas y todo, ¿verdad?
Sí. Ya está Emilio con su tienda de merch también.
Pobrecita. Qué bueno.
Ay, pobre.
Ya
Pobre
sé.
Emilio, está grabado él.
I love you.
The evidence.
La, 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 la.
Ahí se la bañó. Eso no está nada cerquita, así como que...
Sí, que
Es
es que
En carro tienes que dar
la
más
vuelta.
rodeo que...
Ah, ok, yo dije.
sí, por eso dijo
No, ya
que,
se la bañaron.
que se tarda más en caminar.
Está nice el
carro.
área. Yo pensé que iba a estar como en el
Hijita,
pocho.
estás
Chopo.
sola.
¿Cómo les fue el chopo ayer?
Bien. Digo, tranquilo.
Pues,
Tocamos dos canciones y nos
Muy bien, sí.
Sí.
Era más
Digo,
el nervios.
Sí.
Ajá.
Lo sacaron muy bien.
fue
adelante.
súper raw, literal, guitarra.
Tenía
Ampli.
un platillo, tenía un
Listo.
crash, un ride y un hi-hat.
¿Así tocaron?
Sí.
Sin pedales, sin...
Si no tenía
nada,
doble pedal,
nada.
estaba
Nada.
como bien mala
Sí.
batería, pero
Todo
no teníamos
raw.
tiempo.
Sin
nada,
in-ears, nada.
Ah, sí. Ay, qué
Just
bonito.
Pure rock and roll.
Pues así es, sí. Pensé que no iban a
así
tocar.
es.
No, eso está bien.
Pues nosotros también nos dijeron ayer en la mañana que no, ¿cómo que no?
No, estuvo
Estuvo
bien.
bien, estuvo bien. Fueron dos
Fueron
canciones.
dos canciones y nos fuimos a
Ah, ok,
descansar.
son como palomacito.
Sí,
Sí.
como que así era el evento.
Qué bueno.
De que van bandas de todas partes nada más a tocar 2, 3 canciones y ya. Bueno, no de todas partes, sino de todos los géneros, de todos. De que, el que sea se puede parar ahí.
Sí, la banda después de nosotros era de que una banda con un saxofón y que
Sí, ya vas a
de que-
escuchar
de que
saxofón.
va. Dale. Solo yo para.
Gracias. Muchas gracias. Ok.
Ustedes.
Vénganse. ¿Todo bien?
Cool.
You know, I thought you said the 10 minutes. I thought you were exaggerating. I didn't know it was a literal 10 minutes.
Ya está.
¿Qué onda, cosa?
¿Quién está tocando?
Ya le metes como los colores, ¿no? Sí, o sea, aquí tiro lo...
Chécate a ver si el otro no está flojo.
Si el otro está flojo, pues es más afectado.
Sí está bien.
A mí lo siento.
Mejoró mucho. Mejoró mucho el bombo. O mándame.
Están ahí,
Aquí estoy yo.
Está todo aquí adentro. Acá, en una silla. Estoy, Dani.
Regresa a lavar por nosotros.
Ay, está todo esto lleno. ¿Aquí entramos?
Por aquí queríamos entrar, pero no se ocurrió.
Aquí está divino.
Ay, gracias. Claro que sí. Bueno, no sé qué orden lleves. ¿Qué teléfono es? Mira, traen esto. A ver. ¿A qué teléfono? Ah. Gracias, suerte. Ay, muchas gracias. Hola, ¿qué onda? ¿Te perdió? ¿Qué onda?
I hate when this happens to me when I go out as well.
That happens to you, huh?
All the time. Annoying.
Is that because you're on this show now? You're a big
Yeah,
celebrity?
exactly right.
Oh, okay.
Tunes Brothers. Oh.
Yeah, I got the opposite problem. I get that type of thing happen to me when I go Halloween and decked out in my costumes, and everybody wants a picture with that. Then when they find out it's me, it's like, oh, it's only you. Forget it.
Oh, I get that, but they go, "Where's Rob? Where's Rob?"
Nos vemos en la noche, muchas gracias.
Gracias.
School kids. They look like school kids.
Ah.
Dave, I'm gonna let you be in charge to stop anything that you want if you've got something to say, because I'm just gonna, just go along and watch it. And my face will make no reaction. I'll do commentaries when we stop along the way.
You can stop anytime you want, Rob.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Like waiting for In the Air tonight, Bill Collins.
Yeah, kind of. Is that song really based on a true story? Is that just an urban legend?
Urban legend.
Yeah, okay.
What song are you talking about?
In the Air Tonight by Phil Collins.
Oh.
Yeah, he's claiming it's the urban legend was either he or somebody actually saw murder committed down by a lake or something. He's like, I saw what you did and everything else, and it was put to song. But
it was by a lake, then it was a rural legend.
I think this is more like 20 minutes before the thing starts.
Hey, man, I'm just work here.
Hey, I'm not condemning you. I'm just saying it.
You're the host.
Yeah, Louis.
Well, I'm the host, but I'm not in control of production.
Well, then tell me when to fast forward.
Oh, if I knew that, I would have done it early. But are we like moments away, or are we like 5-6 minutes away?
No, they're taking the stage now. They're on stage right now.
Okay. So
I
we
can
can
see
just
power on the drums.
wait from here. And like I said, between you two guys, you guys decide when to stop the video and for us to throw up comments. Like I said,
Got it,
I am
Chief.
reacting to this.
¡Vamos, Ciudad de México!
That is such a kick-ass hairstyle from Allie. I just absolutely love that. I wish she'd keep doing that.
You know, I saw Pau doing the lead in the rehearsal part. I thought she was just doing some vocal testing. I didn't know that she was the lead on this song and Danny was the backup. Is that something you guys knew all the time?
Yeah.
How did you know that?
I've seen them play this song in other videos. Yeah.
Okay, okay. I've never really seen them play that.
Yeah, their
song.
voices are very close to each other to where I'm sure the people who know the Warning backwards and forwards can easily tell it apart, but I got to really pay attention because they do sound very similar.
I think there's sometimes when it's really obvious and other times where you do have to sort of think.
Yeah.
I think they can sound really close when they need to.
Okay. Well, from
Which
here
is probably
on,
what makes the harmony so good.
I'm not going to make any more comments about who's singing what because that's pointless to keep doing that every turn.
Okay.
So I'll have to comment for other reasons. But so far, I'm loving the hell out of this.
Even the 20 minutes in front of it?
Well, I mean the show.
Yeah.
The 20 minutes, I probably edited that down to 3 minutes to make it.
But see, I kind of like that stuff because you get to see the show prep. That's fun for me, but you know, because you get to see them as regular people just riding in a vehicle, and then all of a sudden they're on stage as rock stars. It's kind of a cool transformation for me.
I guess because we're doing this video as opposed to like me watching it for my own pleasure. Oh, for my own pleasure, I definitely love all that stuff before the show started.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not much to react to. Yeah. I guess I thought it was like 10 minutes. Maybe it was longer. I don't know. Here we go. sure they'll tell us in the comments. Is that like their dad or something that's doing that add in?
That's the manager, I think.
Yeah, I don't think that's their dad.
Yeah,
Oh,
Rudy. Yeah, the manager.
Okay.
Start again. Dust to dust, our bones are rust, and we shall start again. Dust to dust, our bones are rust, and we shall start again. Dust to dust, our bones are rust, and we shall start again.
Yeah, I don't know how much of the backstory you guys know. I was informed by the commenters on my old reaction channel that during this concert, which I never went back and watched, you saw those marks on Danny's neck. I guess slowly she transforms her character as this thing goes on. Be interesting to see, because I completely forgot about it until I just saw those claw marks or whatever on her neck.
That is very interesting. I like to see if they're going to do something to her along the way, like makeup job tricks or something in the darkness. That's only speculation.
When you think we watched that other concert, and this is 3 years later, the growth is huge.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean that one they did at the school?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. But still, that one was so amazing to see those kids at that age playing better than most people, seasoned musicians.
Not forgetting Allie's only 13 here, so.
Yeah.
On this one, she's 13?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's what I say.
It's 13, 16, and 18.
Wow. Okay, react, Louis.
I don't know what to say. I said, I said what I said, and I don't know how to go any further.
I don't remember what you said. What'd you say?
Oh, I said all about I got to learn to stop doing that. Anyway, so far, there's one thing I'm liking a lot, but I don't want to say it till the end of the show to make sure I don't jinx myself. But I'll say that little tidbit.
Okay.
So, but as far as playing the song goes, it's really working well. It's a good, sinister, gothic intro song to the rest of the show, just like the album is. And we'll just have to go from here. I hope they play stuff from 21st Century Blood that I really like.
Yeah,
I play some songs from 21st Century Blood.
I can't wait till they play Hell You Call a Dream, so that's what I'm waiting for.
That ain't going to happen.
I think what Louis was trying to say, too, is he was scared of premature reaction.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Premature reaction.
At his age, you get that.
Okay, well, there we go. Dust to Dust starts. Are they playing this in chronological order?
Well, according to my set list, Unmendable should be next.
But I mean, I know they'll add songs from other albums, but as far as the Queen of the Murder Scene songs, they're in order as the album.
Let me just quickly tell you.
Unmendable, that's 21st Century Blood, right? I can't remember what songs are on which albums.
So, yeah, Unmendable's not on this thing, but the next song, Crimson Queen and Art Come Next from this album, which are the two next songs off this album. So
they are playing them in order off of this album. Okay.
Yeah, but obviously putting other songs
right
first.
Okay.
Buenas noches, México.
Sí.
Muy buenas noches, estamos increíblemente contentos de estar aquí. Muchas gracias por venir. Muchísimas gracias. Le queremos dar gracias rápido a Lunario por invitarnos, a Sally por nuestros looks, Sally Beauty de hoy. Muchas felicidades a Jet Jaguar por su show. ¿Y están listos para el Super Show hoy? Este será un show muy especial para nosotras porque vamos a estar estrenando por primera vez todo nuestro nuevo disco, The Queen of the Murder Scene. Y bueno, voy a hablar inglés un poquito porque tenemos invitados de fuera esta noche. So, thank you very much to everyone who came from the United States and all over the world to watch us tonight. It really means a lot to us. Thank you so much for all your support. We love you. Thank you.
That's exactly what I thought she said.
Yeah, me too.
Innocent, you took our minds to get into your life of sin. You all play your little games, you try to act and to pretend. Oh, we know you kill lovers and betrayed friends. Tears are running down our face, all of your words were always safe, and you were always fake. You were never nice to us, your lies were never good enough. Like fools, we just say you. Time we make amends and then we fight. Directly you start to lie. This has become a war and you won't stop until we fall, until we're all gone. Oh, you live.
Yeah, I don't know if they were there on the first song, but she's got those marks on her hand now. Danny does, those black claw marks.
Yeah, I can't say whether I noticed or not.
I'm not even noticing that because I didn't know to look for that. Like I said, my reaction is totally honest. The only thing, my opinion so far is they're doing a great job with the song, but I think Danny's mic'd up a little too loud. That's my personal opinion.
Yeah.
Not drastically loud. Like if they cut back like 10 to 12% might make it more even out.
I'm sure it's difficult because she's got some power. So maybe in sound check it was where it was supposed to be, but maybe she's a little more amped up herself right now. And
that could be it. I'm just saying, I'm just noticing.
But yeah, I noticed now the claw on the hand too. So I don't, like I said, I didn't notice it in the first song. I wasn't looking for it here either, but when that cut just before this, they showed her hand and you could see the black marks.
So you killed what we had. Whoa, don't come close, guess you stabbed us in our back. When you roll alone, there was no one to hold. Don't come near, cause we won't be here. You left us lost, we gave you trust. You left just you chose them over us. It's unmendable for better or for worse, you'll get what you deserve. It's unmendable for better or for worse, you'll get what you deserve. It's unmendable for better or for worse, you'll get what you deserve. It's unmendable for better or for worse, you'll get what you deserve. When you roll the load with no one to hold, don't come near, cause we won't be here. You left us lost, we gave you trust. You left
It's a shame Pow's not any good at drumming.
Yeah.
That's just insane, unbelievable. Yeah, I
Only
can hear
one-
what you're saying now, Lewis. It is a little loud, but looking at her face, man, she's really yelling too. So
Mm-hmm. I said it's only a sound problem, but if that doesn't take away. Oh, the part I didn't get a chance to say was the previous song when she was thanking, appreciative of all the visitors from all over the world. She's grateful. I almost got choked up because she was sincere about that. Most of the time, these celebs and whatever say that stuff, but they don't really mean it. They're like,
No.
I'm too rich and powerful to care what you people think, you know? When she said it, it really moved me.
yeah. Anything to add on Unmendable? This is the song, of course, that I had mentioned on our other warning video. She wrote about her when she fell down and ripped that hole in her jeans on the knee. It was unmendable.
Yeah.
So she wrote this. That was inspired the song.
Yeah. It's
I was more impressed by just one bass drum, how good it sounds.
It is amazing. I think the guy who was doing the extra vocals in the first one is got one foot on a bass drum in the back, just adding in.
Well, also, this song Unmendable is what I said my heart was after you ruined my joke in the other episode.
Oh, yeah. All right, what's next, Louis?
I don't know what's next.
Dave.
I think it'll be Crimson Queen.
Ah, good.
So this
All right, look,
comes
did you
under
guys
chapter 1.
see now the black paint on her hand?
I've seen the hand and definitely the throat. Let's see if it increases to another.
Let's see if it
spot.
keeps going.
Muchas gracias.
Chalupas.
Well, she's disappeared, so who knows? One bass drum.
Shut it, Dave.
There's something that you make me feel. Can't put my finger on it. The feeling leaves me trembling. I don't know what it is that you do. Makes a spark but doesn't stop. A conundrum in my heart. I know love shows in mysterious ways. Still, my screaming makes no sound, just silence at the roundabout. Yeah, there is no rose without its thorns. Prickled fingers are just part of the ways into the heart. I can't always be there to stop all the bleeding. Your words are misleading. There's more to it than just wishing to be found. 'Cause you are my fantasy. I don't know what that means, but I know that you amuse my soul. I don't know the meaning of that glance. The way that it seems to dance always leaves me in a trance. What's the reason for that smile you wear? Wishing that it was for me. Never
you hate love and ballads. So
No, I don't hate love and I don't hate ballads. I just hate the ballads you guys think are good. Now, I've got a question for you. This whole song had no chorus whatsoever, just gave the title at the end of the song. Doesn't that rub you the wrong way?
no, not when there's that much emotion and soul in it. It doesn't even, to me, it's not even a song. It's just someone pouring their heart out. I mean, and you look at her face, she's feeling it. I mean, she don't fake a damn thing. There's no mailing anything. I think that's why she's my favorite member, because she is, what you see is what you get.
Well, she does sing most of the songs, so she's going to have that thing going for her. But so far, yeah, I mean, I like the song. It's a good song to listen to. They played it very well. You know, it's just, I say I'm biting my tongue because I want to wait till the end of what I want to say, but I can say other things along the way. And yeah, terrific job. Vocals on point. Volume settings on everything was on point. Terrific job. Great song.
And I will say that I don't think anybody on the planet can do that maraca thing as well as Pau just did.
Nobody.
And sing at the same time.
Yes.
And sing at the same time. Yeah.
Sing at the same time.
The harmony was amazing, and Allie just sitting on the edge of the stage.
That's what I was going to say. The bass is so simple, and yet it adds so much to that song.
Yeah, and it's just cool seeing her just sitting there chilling and still hitting the note.
I just wish it was a straight-on shot. The video itself was a straight-on shot of that part of the stage continuously, just to get that "you are there" feeling.
Yeah. Okay, what's next, Davey?
Oh, cool. I hope, I want to hear if this is going to be even better than what's on the studio album.
Most of the time it is for them.
Yeah, most of the time. Let's see if it pans out.
Here we go.
Boom, ba-doom, 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 doom, ba-doom, ba-doom, ba-doom.
There's so much more to this than that. Suppress the feelings, fight them back. Oh, oh, oh. Too many reasons caving and joking on words that you won't get. Oh, oh, oh.
you could really hear that bass through that last minute. I mean, it was almost like sounded like a slap bass.
Dirty bass.
Yeah. So was it better than the album for you, Louis?
I think it's about the same. I don't remember the specifics of the album, but I think because I can't listen to this too loud, because when we talk to each other, we'll be like we're screaming at each other, and I can't keep changing the volume up and down. I think if I get to watch this on my own at full volume, I'll enjoy it even more. But I'm not disappointed, that's for sure. They did a great job. Everything sounded good. They nailed it, and it was terrific.
Dave?
Yeah, no, like I said, great job. The growth in these 3 years is amazing. And then when you watch 3 years' time, the growth again is just, off the chart. So, like I said, they never seem to disappoint.
And I'm not a fan of not just the Warnings use of, but pretty much every band over the last, 20 years plus of the video screens. But they're making good use of it because it's really helping get the point across of the songs versus just putting flashy graphics up and stuff. So
I nearly got seasick for a minute there watching those waves in the background.
yeah, I was concerned that was going to wash over Powell there, but all right.
That'd be good for choke.
Yeah. Next up, Dave.
Should be The One.
The One.
That's a great song.
I would just like to point out that the entire crowd is incorrect because when they chant Warning, that's not their name. It's The Warning.
The Warning.
So they should be saying The Warning, right?
We want the sweet. We want the sweet.
Yeah. The Rolling Stones. The Rolling Stones.
The Bay City Rollers.
Thank God Kiss didn't put a "the" in front of their name.
Yeah.
And you do know if Kiss was a big...
to make it happen. Tell me.
I'll back it up.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say, if Kiss was a 60s band, they probably would have known as Paul Stanley and the Kisses.
Oh, God, don't make me throw up. All right.
Or Manly Stanley and the Kisses.
I'll do anything to make it happen. Tell me your secrets, what are you hiding? Remember me as I was before. It's something that I have decided, even if my intent is misguided. Don't want to be, never mind me. Can you explain to me what's this feeling? Love it or hate it, it's never leaving. Want to believe that you feel it too. There is no reason to even doubt it. Please understand that I am not
I've got crap eyes with this fast motion stuff, but it looks like she's playing a 7-string. Let me know if I'm right or wrong. I got a glimpse of the stock on there, and I swear to God there was 4 knobs on the bottom, 3 on top. I guess it looks like a wider fretboard. That's why it kind of caught my eye.
I'll look and see if I notice.
Guarantee that I'll be forgiven, but it's just something that I am willing to do for you. There's nothing left to prove, and I wanna kill all the love that's for you. So only mine remains. There's nothing to choose. You look at me and only me, always staring from afar, fantasizing that something might happen, always wishing that I was the one, the one, the one. Give me something I can feel. I'm too afraid to ask. What is it I need to change for you to love me back? Is it all in my head, or was it something you said that left my heart exposed? And I know that I'm not the one on your mind, but still, let me be. Say that you really never hurt and leave me. Say it and it will come true. Hold me like you really love me. Tell me that you do. Give me something I can feel. I'm too afraid to ask. What is it I need to change for you to love me back? Is it all in my head, or was it something you said that left my heart exposed? And I know that I'm not the one on your mind, but still, I will be the one.
Looks like it might have been a capo or a tuner or something.
Yeah, I couldn't tell. At first, it looked like 3 across the top and the 4 on the bottom were split like that, 2 and 2. But I wasn't even sure about that.
I think that might have been a tuner or a capo on there, but it's so dimly lit, and she moved. The camera cuts are fast. She's always
Yeah,
moving. the
you
thing,
really
so-
can't see the details. At least I can't. And I'm up on big. I got mine set to big screen right now. But as far as I'll just make a comment about what was it? Oh, the piano part of the song. I don't know if they got someone off on the side of the stage, a stagehand or crew member playing that, or it's piped in. I can't tell. But obviously, no one in the band is doing the piano part.
Yeah, you can't tell. It's probably on a backtrack.
Yeah, I think I've read somewhere where they don't have any
Yeah.
external musicians playing.
Because I think Paul controls all that on her laptop thing right there on the side of her drums or whatever. I thought I heard like keyboard in there too at some point.
Well, I
at a certain
mean,
point.
yeah.
Okay, yeah. I don't know. So, what'd you think, Louis? You said you really liked the song.
Oh, I do. I love this song. I mean, I wish the piano part could have been more prevalent, like it is on the album. But if you go see them do this song and you hear anything with the piano added in as a little bonus, it's still enjoyable.
Yeah.
Wonderful so far. Loving this. If I were to ever have, if I got like a DVD of this and I had good editing equipment, I'd really squash the songs together because I have everything I do with I like all my songs tightly woven, you know, from one to the next to the next.
Yeah, I've noticed they take an awful decent sized pause in between each song. I'm not used to that. Usually it's boom, 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 or at least someone's coming out talking to the crowd while the other members get ready. I don't want to say unorganized and have everybody call me Mr. Negative, but it looks like they're just not, they don't have a tight ship running for instrument switches and stuff like that. But
well,
I think that's to be expected. They're still pretty young. I think if you look at the other concerts I've seen, they seem to be pretty quick.
Well, at least they
between-
got rid of that
Danny's-
guy who. At least they got rid of that guy who didn't know how to adjust a mic stand, right?
And Danny always seems to be talking to the crowd these days too. So
That mic stand guy is Danny's guitar teacher.
Oh well, he needs to stick to teaching guitar and stay away from microphones.
he's not a singing teacher, that's for sure.
He's not a microphone teacher either.
Anything to add on the song, Dave?
Great song, yeah, love it. Nothing disappointing about this one either. And I think probably the piano is low in the mix, so you know that it's not actually in the live set.
Now, speaking of Louis wanting a DVD, I don't know this. I haven't checked into it, but my brother told me the other day he saw a trailer for them having a Netflix thing.
A Netflix series or
A documentary on Netflix.
Okay.
So
I think there's been a few bogus one of those going around at the moment. Because I've seen about 12 or 13 specials that Netflix are doing on certain artists, and I'm thinking, can't see them doing that many on all these artists.
yeah, like he wasn't sure. He just said he heard it or saw some advertisement for it somewhere, and I didn't do any further searching, so I don't know.
I wouldn't be surprised if they have a movie made about there.
Well, I tell you what, if they did a documentary, it would blow them up in this country. That's the kind of exposure they need, because nobody listens to radio in this country much anymore. So if you're not on somebody's stream list or something, it's tough. There's no MTV, at least not in the sense that MTV was created for. If they did something major on a Netflix or something like that, I think it would really open some eyes and ears.
Yeah, most people don't listen to music radio because they play the same tired stuff, and whatever is new that they play is disgraceful to listen to. That's why the Warnings love so much. That breath of fresh air they bring with real music is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, most people now either don't listen to radio, or they just listen to AM talk radio.
That's what I listen to.
Me too. All right, Dave, what's next?
When I'm Alone.
Oh, all right. Now, is this the studio version or is this going to be live?
I'll be live.
What album is this from? The Murder Scene album that this song is coming?
No,
21st. Okay, see, I'm so bad at remembering the albums.
Full of color on the outside, but I only see in black and white. I'm desperate for some light in the corners of my mind. Having hope but not enough, reaching out to find no one. Am I the only soul to have lost all control? It gets hard to breathe, stuck in between on what has become my fake reality. And there's no escape from the voice in my head. It's driving me crazy. Nobody understands. My sanity's not going to last, and I'll spiral on through the night. Everyone will think I'm alright, but nobody knows what I'm tracking alone when I'm alone. When I'm alone. I'm about to tear off this page, but it's something I can't erase. I wish I could rewrite the story of my life. What I hide every day behind the master's pain. They say I'm not alone, but do they even know? It gets hard to breathe, stuck in between on what has become my fake reality. And there's no escape from the voice in my head. It's driving me crazy. Nobody understands. My sanity's not going to last, and I'll spiral on through the night. Every
Man, I love that song. I love that song.
I'll be back in a minute. I gotta go check something. You guys can talk amongst yourselves.
All right.
Thanks,
What'd you
Louis.
think? What'd you think, Dave?
That reminds me of the song I wrote when I was 15. In my mind.
Oh.
It's a great
Yeah.
song. She never disappoints when she does this one.
No. And she
whether
don't
it's-
even take, the way I always would caution people when they write songs, if you don't got the wind to do quick singing and then straight into another line, don't write it that way because it sounds horrible when bands skip a couple of words. She don't miss a beat. I mean, going all the way to that bridge to the chorus, I mean, it's just nonstop and she just never runs out of air. It's just incredible to me.
And
I
the
love
thing
that
is that she's still only 18, so she's still not fully developed as far as her singing goes.
That melodic solo, that's all you need. That's all you need. That is just right up my alley. I love that she played it beautifully, never missed a note. It's just
Yep. Do you hear that, Shredders?
I can't praise her enough because she, like I said, I know the other two are very talented. The amount of energy that Danny exudes from the minute the show starts, it never stops. I mean, from her head movements to her body gyrating to her constant singing. And I don't know where she gets that kind of energy or the wind to keep going and playing without missing a beat. It's just, she's one of a kind. She's by far the most gifted singer guitarist female that I've ever seen.
Here, Louis.
Yeah, I was gonna say, does Louis get a turn? I was only gone like 12 seconds, not 30 hours. First the negative thing. When she started off the song with the first part of the verse with the singing, she was flat and off key. It was not the song I knew. But once she started with the other part of the verse where the vocals get strong, she was back on track, perfectly synced. And I also noticed the way she did that guitar lead and that instrumental break was phenomenal. It was sweet and beautiful. Everything flowed so nicely. Terrific job. I just have my opinion that she didn't start singing the song off too well at the beginning for the first couple lines. And then when the stronger part of the vocals came in, she set herself straight.
I thought Louis was turning into Simon Cowell then.
Yeah, I got 2 points on that. First, speaking from experience with the TWA, saying something negative and then trying to add positive afterwards will get you no brownie points and no forgiveness. Second, direct all hate comments towards Louis.
I do not care what anybody thinks when I make a comment. So the Warning fans can make, or Army, not the fans, but because I'm a fan, I'm, in the common sense of the word, not in the, fanatic, like not the way Rob sees the word fan.
I hate that word.
It's been a word around long before you were born.
Do you know I'm in the Warning Army now?
Oh, you joined the Army, huh? You take your oath and everything?
I enlisted.
Oh. You enlisted.
I enlisted. I was in the KISS Army. I've joined the Warning Army.
When are we going to see your head shaved?
No, we're modern.
Okay, modern.
Don't need to wear a helmet if you got hair.
I thought the song was phenomenal from start to finish. Lewis crapped all over it. What's the next one, Dave?
The next one is Chapter 2. And this is Stalker.
I never heard that song before.
No. So they've got 4 chapters in this concert.
Oh.
This one starts Chapter 2, which is, I think, on the album. They have Chapter 1, 2, 3, and 4. Chapter 2 starts with Stalker.
Okay. Here we go.
That's right. Quiet at the top.
I need my sunglasses.
Danny's on piano.
She's in front of it. She's not really on it, though.
Uh-huh. I came upon the song.
Look at me, my dear. Look at me, my dear. I love you so, 'cause I am yours and you are mine. I'll hold you, my dear. I'll hold you, my dear. I'll tie the rope, 'cause I am yours and you are mine. It's crazy how much I love you. It's crazy how much I want you. It's crazy. Oh, you don't even know. It's crazy how much I think about you. It's crazy how I can live without you. It's crazy how my love seems to grow. I'm a maniac when it comes to you. I'm obsessed with what we both could be. The possibilities. It's crazy how we need to have it. It's crazy. It's an ugly habit. Yes or no, whichever. I'll have you someday. I'll have you forever. Look at me, my dear. Look at me, my dear. I love you so. What don't you know that you are mine? Say I'm yours, my dear. Say I'm yours, my dear. I'll lock the door before you go. Say it again. It's crazy how much I love you. It's crazy how much I want you. It's crazy. Oh, you don't even know. It's crazy how much I think about you. It's crazy how I can live without you. It's crazy how my love seems to grow. I'm a maniac when it comes to you. I'm obsessed with what we both could be. The possibilities. It's crazy how I need to have it. It's crazy. It's an ugly habit. Yes or no, whichever. I'll have you someday. One turn love me. Touch me. Let me in your heart. One turn watch me. Touch me. Like I'm done from the start. One turn love me. Touch me. Let me in your heart. One turn watch me. Touch me. Like I'm done from the start. Look at me, my dear. Look at me, my dear. I love you so, 'cause I am yours and you are mine.
I'll go first so they forget my comments by the time you guys are done. I don't like this song. I think this is what I rated last when we did the album. If it wasn't, it had to be close. To me, this is just pure noise. And I'm sure it's got great, powerful, emotional, Murder She Wrote vibes to the lyrics, and it's genius and all that. It does nothing for me.
Please
I'll go
direct all
next.
hate comment back to Rob.
Yep.
Yeah, Lisa. Okay, Rob, I think you're insane. If I knew what the men with the white coats were in your city, I'd send them right to your house. The song was fantastic. It was the most aggressive and I mean, all the songs were enjoyable, but the aggression level really picked up on this, and the way they just at the end of the song, the band stops with no boom, boom, boom or nothing like that you always expect for a live song, and then go right back to that keyboard and just end. Nah, too phenomenal. I don't know. I think you're I think you were punking us when you said all that shit.
No.
Okay, well,
I don't. I think this is one of the rare ones that came across worse live than the album, because I don't remember anything on this album being cringe, but the way she was yelling every, other line or other word, the way it's written, or it just sounded like someone just out of control yelling just to yell. It just came across bad for me on this performance.
I think it matches the album's pattern perfectly. Okay, Dave, who are you going to disagree with?
I disagree with Rob Fokker.
Thank you.
I think she did really well. She's probably one of the most expressive singers I've ever seen. Like, when she sings a song, you can see she feels what she's singing, not just singing it. Yeah, I agree with you, Louis. Great song.
And Rob,
you two are such goddamn suck-ups. It's unbelievable.
We're not suck-ups.
All right.
Who's doing that?
Yeah, had to get that.
No, we're not suck-ups. We just happen to be recognizing a great song performed well.
Okay.
I think with age, Lou, comes experience and, an appreciation for art.
An appreciation for art.
Rob's a young man still. He doesn't quite understand.
Could you
Once get to our
shut
age,
up?
Rob.
So what is next, Dave?
Next will be Rad Hands Never Fade.
Oh boy, Dave, if Rob hates this one, I said if Rob ends up hating this one.
Honestly, I don't even remember if it's not Choke or Money or UGG and Z, the stuff off of Error. I don't remember what's on this album. So, and we just did it. That just tells you.
You remember Dull Knives and Queen of the Murder Scene, and
I remember them when I hear them, but if you just tell me a title off this, I won't remember the song until I hear it.
You have to know Queen of the Murder Scene.
That one I know because of that evil chanting. I love that.
Dun, 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 dun,
Okay,
dun.
so what's the one that's up now?
Red Hands Never Fade.
And speaking of that, have you guys noticed any changes of her since the markings on her hand? And
No.
which maybe have been there the whole way through. Someone could have lied to me, or maybe she's not doing it on this, but she has to be doing this performance because she's got the marks. I was led to believe by some commenter on my other channel that there's a transformation through the whole show, and I haven't seen nothing other than the two marks.
Well, right now, it looks like she's got a glove on her left hand.
Yeah, she's about to do a cover of Billie Jean, so she grabbed her Michael Jackson glove.
That works.
All right, here we go.
Works for me.
Nope. Got him.
Tell me what I must do to atone for what I did to your soul. Tell me to step over fire. What is your desire? 'Cause it is done. One more and it'll be done. The game you already won. Invisible, I am bleeding. I'm pleading. Listen to me. I know that it was just a mistake. But you don't forget that, you don't forget that, you don't forget. To tell you, to tell me, to tell you that it's alright. When we take another step closer to our demise. To tell you, to tell me, to tell you that it's alright. tie you down. I know that it was just a mistake, but you don't forget, and you don't forget, yeah, you don't forget. To tell you, to tell me, to tell you that it's alright when we take another step closer towards it all. To tell you, to tell me, to tell you that it's alright, but we know it ain't, 'cause it has never been. Whoa, whoa, oh, oh, oh. Whoa, whoa, oh, oh, oh. Whoa, whoa, oh, oh, oh. Whoa, whoa, oh, oh, come on! Whoa, whoa, oh, oh, oh. Whoa, whoa, oh, oh, oh. Whoa, whoa, oh, oh, oh. Whoa, whoa, oh, oh. To tell you, to tell me, to tell you that it's alright when we take another step closer towards it right. To tell you, to tell me, to tell you that it's alright, but we know it ain't, 'cause it has never been. Whoa, whoa, oh, oh, oh. Whoa, whoa, oh, oh, oh. Whoa, whoa, oh, oh, oh. Whoa, whoa, oh, oh. Whoa, whoa, oh, 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 oh.
All right, Louis.
Amazing. I love the hell out of this song.
So she didn't start out flat. Remember when you
No.
said that? Remember
Always.
commenters when Lewis said that Danny was flat? Remember that?
For one song, folks. And it was part of a verse. Okay? But once again, they just end the song without, extra chord bashing like most bands do to end their songs. Just stopped. That was brilliant. Terrific song. Enjoyed the hell out of it. And that's all I can say. Anyone wants to go next? Go ahead.
Well, I'll go next after Louis. Yeah, once again, great effort. Can't disagree with anything Louis just said. I'm hoping Rob won't because I don't know. He's got that look about his face.
Yeah.
Yeah, another great song. No flatness here. Well played.
No flatness here.
Love the harmonies. Haven't heard Pow come in for a little while, so it was good to hear again.
Yeah, she's been kind of lazy the last couple songs, huh?
Well, what I do notice with this, of course, is Ale really yells when she's doing a song.
Oh, I remember what I want to say. See that old man in front of Allie on the front row? Oh, I think he was older than us with that.
Yeah, the guy with like the actual network television camera strapped to his chest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looked like a.
How the hell do you get those things in a damn? I'm scared to death to take a special cord because they'll take the damn thing. This guy's got CBS's camera mounted on the front of his chest, and he's in there front row.
I thought he just had a regular 35 millimeter. I didn't know the camera was that kind of
I
thing.
exaggerate for effect, Louis. Shut up. All right, what's next, Dave?
Ask his wife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You son of a bitch.
Is she there?
She's laughing her ass off right now. Thank you.
Is it true?
Well, you know that old joke that goes, well, why do women think guys have bigger dicks than they really do? Because they're taught to read a map that's supposed to be a mile long.
What's next before we turn this thing into a podcast that's meant for other viewers?
Okay, next is The Sacrifice.
The Sacrifice.
The Sacrifice. From The Warning. Bass change.
Please don't hide from me. I see through the fake smile that you you've been wearing around. Don't lie to me. I see through the facade that you're portraying as everything starts to collide. You can't forget though you have tried. Don't reject the darkness in your eyes. One more simple question, no one answers, no one mentions the emotion, the commotion, the future of need, the future fantasy. If you let this go much further, there'll be no turning back from me. I will do it, let me prove it. I'll show you what it means to be so devoted to live for it. It's in the air that you breathe. It's a sacrifice of life to sacrifice it all. Oh, 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 please let me get close. Can't do it alone. You need a hand to hold. Please let me help. And tell me I'm just sick of only having this guilt that eats you up inside. This emptiness, this loss of life. You know that you're running out of time. One more simple question, no one answers, no one mentions the emotion, the commotion, the future of need, the future fantasy. If you let this go much further, there'll be no turning back from me. I will do it, let me prove it. I'll show you what it means to be so devoted to live for it. It's in the air that you breathe. It's a sacrifice of life to sacrifice it all. Oh, what if you could just let go? I will lead you, just follow. All your thoughts of tomorrow, I'll make them disappear. Hand it over. All the pain will be mine to keep. If you let this go much further, there'll be no turning back from me. I will do it, let me prove it. I'll show you what it means to be so devoted to live for it. It's in the air that you breathe. It's a sacrifice of life to sacrifice it all. Oh, oh,
All right, I guess I'll say something. Okay, I'm not going to say this anymore because I don't want to be a broken record. Because I already am a broken record, but I pulled the needle off the album. The way they end their songs without the boom is really blowing my mind. Like, and that's the last time I'm going to say that. My complaint is, it's really a minor complaint. I wish Ali stayed on the mic for the chorus part because that adds to it a whole lot better. And the chorus, I said, reminds me of a Wasp type chorus from the band Wasp that you people watching the war should check out that band, especially their early albums. sounds not in exactly the same melody, but the same style as the song Wasp Buzz called Restless Gypsy. And I also noticed earlier on Danny's hair, that she's in the beginning, she got her hair pulled back in the ponytail and has that frizzy look, but yet she's got this amazing hair straightener right before the show goes on, you know? So whatever that product is, people should, that, you know, the world should know about that, to have such a hair straightener that works that fast. That's all I got.
Lou would probably do a video about it if you can find it.
Yeah.
And just so you know, it's Wasp, not the Wasp.
Did I say the Wasp? Well, I said the Wasp song. That's, I think.
I thought they're called the Wasp.
No, I think I said the Wasp song.
Because I've not heard of the Wasp.
If I just said Wasp song, they would say, what the hell is he saying? The song by Wasp.
Do you have a take on the song, Dave?
What?
Yeah, once again, they've done a great job. Like I said, I like it when Powell does the backing vocals. I think it just adds something to it.
Well, yeah. But this song really could have benefited if Ali was on mic at the same time with the chorus, with all three of them together.
To be honest, I was just enjoying watching her do a little strut around the stage.
Oh, yeah. She's cute to watch. And, and I'm still thinking 13. Oh, my God. She's like so, you know, mature as far as like dominating that stage. Like we're seeing the camera's point of view, but the crowd is seeing something different. And they're really seeing Ali really work that stage.
And most bass guitarists just sit there like, you know, statues anyway. But it's like the Beatles.
I like not being the host because I can really take in, you know, other people's points of view. So what I got out of it is Ali is extremely unprofessional and doesn't know her spots on the stage. And Danny's got really frizzy hair. Brought to you by Lewis, who also said Danny's saying flat. I'm just deflecting to get all the heat off of myself here. You notice I haven't said really anything about the last three songs. That's by design. What's next, Dave?
Next is a song you know. 21st Century Blood.
Oh, thank you, Jesus. I'm going to enjoy something. Here we go. Did Ali stay at the mic long enough for you there, Louis?
Yeah, I was quite impressed. I was going to say, why didn't she stay that long at the other song?
I was watching that thinking the same thing.
Did you see how luxurious Danny's hair is? I don't see any frizz at all.
Well, there was frizz at the beginning of the video when she had her hair.
an obsession. The stereotypes around the world. Worldwide starvation, but in this situation, no one seems to care at all. Our communication replaced by animation. Self-vision has control. Every question answered, internet demands us to worship it like a god. Hey, yeah. What's our future holds? Won't we regret our addiction to the rush? Hey, yeah. We've always been crazy, so let's fly away and run through the world that is slowly burning in the flame. Hey, yeah. What's our future holds? Won't we regret our addiction to the rush? Hey, yeah. We've always been crazy, so.
Okay. Before it gets out of everybody's, I can't be the only one who heard that note.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But no.
Yeah.
A bit of a
nice
bum
try.
note, but that's
Yeah.
good
Oh.
because you know it's live, don't you?
Yeah, I understand. But when I point stuff like that out, I'm Mr. Negative, and what I'm simply doing is reacting to
Can you
all
easily go
things.
back and find it so I could hear? Because I didn't
Yeah,
notice it.
yeah. I'm not dogging Danny. She's my favorite female singer of all time. But I do think the reactions deserve to be pointing out positives and negatives. That's all I'm saying.
Solid.
Hey, yeah. What's our future holds? Won't we regret our addiction to the rush? Hey, yeah. We've always been crazy, so let's fly away and run through the world that is slowly burning in the flames. Hey, yeah.
Again, not a deal breaker. Absolutely phenomenal performance. It's just that really just got my attention when I heard it. Whoa. So
See, I think you, and that probably says it's a compliment because the
I'm
worst thing
so
is you
used
hear
to her
it all
being
the
next to
time.
perfect. Yeah, that
Exactly.
was like, whoa, where did that come from?
I think she
They,
just,
they won't see it that way though. They'll crap all over me. You just watch.
I think she just went a little too hard, too quick. Then
Yeah. Louis, what'd you think?
My complaint is for one person only, the camera engineers. I loved the song, but I was so disappointed that they didn't take a camera angle stage right, getting Ali and Pow where you could see them when the drum and the bass hit at the same time in that song. They were just buried out of view, and it really killed the effectiveness of how the song was portrayed for the viewer to see. That's my only complaint. Otherwise, I love how the song, wrong note, I forgive. Sometimes I just call them different notes if it's just here and there. And that's my only thing I can say about this song was the camera
That's
disappointed
been a
me.
complaint of mine with every band, even on DVD releases, VHS releases, going back to, the regular, strip film, the cut shots. Yeah, you need some close-ups once in a while during a solo, or, I would prefer the stage shot pulled in a little tighter than this. I don't need to see the crowd, but I want to see everything in unison because you miss so much, the interaction between members, not so much in the Warnings case, but a lot of bands have different, gimmicks going on in the background, on lighting, pyros, whatever. And you're just going clip, 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 clip. It just,
Yes. So far, this video concert has been Pow not getting the attention you see her getting in other videos. You can't see what a master she is on the drums.
Although I am pleasantly surprised, this might be the first concert video where Allie's getting a lot of attention, and that's a plus for me because normally you really don't see her except for off in the distance or a quick little, camera shot. This stays focused on her quite a bit.
Get trouble here in Australia for focusing your camera on 13-year-old girls.
Oh, settle.
Well, we had our elections yesterday, so.
Okay. You have those?
The lefties got back in.
I didn't think you guys had a choice.
Yeah, we got compulsory voting.
Yeah, I thought you had a monarchy over there.
Yeah.
We did.
Did they take all your guns and soda and sugary foods away from you guys?
No. We have 4 million registered firearms in Australia.
All right.
Lots of unregistered machetes. from our Sudanese brothers.
What'd you think of the song, Dave?
Love the song. Always love this song. Great energy. And have you seen the original film clip to this?
Yeah.
The video, you mean?
Great film. That's why I was doing my phone thing.
Yeah.
I absolutely love this. It's such a great high energy rocker. I just love that song.
And as I said, like you hear that note and it shocks you because Danny is usually so goddamn perfect.
It is, but at least when she hit the note, her hair was nice. So that made it better.
I didn't see any frizz. You should expect a bit of frizz when you hit a note like that.
What's next, Dave?
Next is we're going on to chapter 3, and we start with Sinister Smiles.
Oh, yes.
Woo!
¡Qué bonito público tenemos esta noche! Muchas gracias. Hey, little girl, there's something you don't know. You have nothing left but this body you control.
I walk away, but before I could start, sinister smiles shut me up, and they opened up their mouths to say,
Breathe, breathe, just break apart. Breathe, breathe, just break apart. Hey, little girl, do you feel satisfied? Have you quenched the hunger that was still dormant inside? Just
Louis, they ended the song with the bang.
Hey, it can happen. It's not a cardinal sin that it ends that way, but still they go, you know, it didn't do that, you know.
Yeah.
And I just want to say this real quick. If that camera was a little bit closer to the screen, I wouldn't be able to tell if Break Apart was on that screen or an added video effect, because it almost like 3D coming out at me as if it was a video effect of adding the credit of Break Apart to this, you know, screen, you know, the computer screen, not the stage screen.
Okay.
The song's great too, you know. I mean, I ain't got much to say on the song other than they did a great job. I'm done.
Davey.
They did do a great job. Good to hear Pow do some lead vocal because we haven't heard much, really.
Yeah.
And those harmonies with Pow and Danny, just spot on.
Now, I'm curious, what other band comes to mind where there's two lead singers taking part different, you know, taking turns on verses?
Yeah, I think it's a band called
Kiss.
Yeah, imagine why we keep using Kiss as an analogy. You warning commenters who get mad at me for it. Hands down, the best song they played yet, and did it phenomenally. I absolutely love this song. I probably won't get to hear it when I go to them in July, and that is a bummer because it is amazing. Yeah, screw that piece of. Anyway, great harmonies, great lead vocals by Danny and Pow. I have the opposite complaint now because until the last part, you really didn't see Allie at all. Got to see a lot more Pow because she was singing, which is good too. They're all good. But I just look at that freeze frame. Allie's just a rock star here in this time frame. Look at that. And now I watch her nowadays, and she's a beautiful woman and everything, but she's kind of just there. She's lost energy.
I think she's gone beyond beautiful.
Well, whatever. The point is she's lost that rock star. I mean, she's still cool, but
I think what it is, Allie is going through that stage where things embarrass her, and she's probably very cautious about.
Yeah, because I watched them doing this thing where they were doing this dance, and she really didn't want to join in.
So she's gotten self-conscious. She wants to be a lady and cool and not look like she's obnoxious and having fun.
I think she's just going through a stage though.
I love this Allie. I tell you that much right now. All right. Next up, Dave. Is it Choke? Is it Choke yet? Money?
No, it's Sick.
No.
And then we're going into Apologize and then Sharks.
What's next?
Dull Knives, Cut Better.
Oh, that's another terrific song.
See, they're chanting money, money.
Sharks. Clear the pit.
¡Estamos listos, Ciudad de México! ¡Manos arriba!
The rush that's in my veins, I can't control it. Tell me why. This voice that's in my head is getting stronger. Tell me how. The aching in my bones is taking over. Tell me why.
that better,
Louis.
Louis?
I have a legitimate disappointment complaint. Danny's guitar was barely audible. That part not here, those three note motive or motif, whatever they call that, bam, bam, bam. It's like you hear was not there, and it really killed how I felt about the song. It was almost as if Powell and Allie were on with their instruments. You could hear them, but the sound tech, or maybe Danny hit a pedal and didn't realize it. You could not hear her guitar and enough. If it's there, it's very minimal, and that's my complaint of a great song that I was disappointed with because Danny's guitar was not loud enough.
I blame the mic stand guy from the high school performance.
That would work.
Dave.
Warning, fans, Louis has his own channel. You can go over there and make comments to him.
Oh, you disagree? Wait, you guys.
We'll put a link in the description.
You guys heard the guitar is loud.
Honestly, the only thing I noticed towards the end was when Powell was really going nuts. You could really hear the bass. Don't.
Yeah, the bass.
The bass caught my attention so much. I guess I wasn't paying attention to what was missing. I'm so impressed on this recording of this show that we're finally able to really hear the bass in the mix. That's really all that's taken my attention. But
all right.
Yeah,
I mean, you could be right. I'm not arguing. It's just I didn't notice because I was.
As soon as the song kicked in, and I didn't hear that prevalent bam, 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 as an I hope it comes back in the second go round, and it didn't, and that's my disappointment. The song is terrific, played well, but Danny's guitar not being loud enough really killed the mood for me.
As Billy Joel said, mate, you may be wrong. You may be right.
Yeah.
Right.
No, I thought it was great. So I must admit, I didn't really pay attention to what Louis was paying attention to, but I thought they played it well. So,
yeah,
but I'll listen again later and see if I can hear it.
Yep.
Yeah, it's another fabulous song, and they killed it on this. Like I said, Louis is probably right. I've just been so fascinated with being able to hear the bass for once that I really wasn't paying attention. So, okay, what's next, Dave?
Queen of the Murder Scene.
Oh.
Turn your guitar up, Danny.
Yes, you need it for this song for sure. The bass and the guitar have to match.
Woo! Let's get into it. That'll be Rob when he goes.
Yep.
Can you hear it there?
All right, I don't care. I'm backing it up. That bass, that boom, boom, that is way more prevalent than the album, right? Am I just missing something?
No, the song on the album has a great kick in with the bass and the guitar at the same exact time playing the same notes, and then it shifts to the different parts.
No, I'm just saying how loud Allie's bass is. I love it on this. Is it that way on the album? I don't think so.
That's what I'm saying. Like when I listen to the album on the YouTube videos, the bass is very prevalent in all these songs.
Yeah.
You know? And no, I mean, even on the album, the bass
really?
is prevalent. Yeah. You might have a speaker out or something on your system.
That could be. Okay.
Maybe that's why you hate great songs, because you're not hearing the full song.
That's right. It's my speakers.
Your speakers are ruining your whole life.
I'm judging it fairly based on my faulty speakers.
That's it.
All right, here we go.
I just had a quick listen to it then. A little bit more prevalent.
I lost attention of the incomplete. You don't really wanna
That evil look on your face.
You don't deserve the throne, the crown is mine. And I really don't want to resign. You don't really wanna lose the fear. Dare to try and then survive, my dear. And I don't wanna destroy ya. Open your eyes, cause you can't even see the fact that I just can't be controlled by anything but hell. Let's see you try. I'm a machine, no emotion. A perfect scene for the murder queen. You can't always kill the mortal, but it just doesn't apply to me. Give me something worth living for. My words all will make everything good. It's not something I like to conceal. I have no mercy and I never And I don't wanna destroy ya. Open your eyes, cause you can't even see the fact that I just can't be controlled by anything but hell. Let's see you try. I'm a machine, no emotion. A perfect scene for the murder queen. You can't always kill what's immortal, but it just doesn't apply to me. If you wanna destroy me, open your eyes, cause you can't even see the fact that I just can't be controlled by anything but hell. Let's see you try. I'm a machine, no emotion. A perfect scene for the murder queen. You can't always tell what's immortal, but it just doesn't apply to me. It just doesn't apply to me.
How was the guitar, Louis?
Sometimes it came through and sometimes it didn't. No, you guys have to go back and.
Oh,
listen
no,
to the
I'm being
video.
absolutely serious because I'm
Yeah,
not doubting
no.
you. I don't
Yeah.
know this album as well as you guys, so I was asking
Yeah.
seriously.
A lot of the song's appeal is the way the bass and the guitar line up with the same notes through certain parts of the song. And when that you're not hearing the guitar along with the bass at the same time, it takes away its essence.
Okay.
So, but they did a great job. It's not their fault. It's the sound tech guy or something.
That damn microphone guy.
You know, the guy that twists the knob on the microphone. You know, but
But-
seriously, I think these people just don't know their material well enough to say, this is what we got to make sure that we hear this. You know?
We don't like at the actual venue though, so it might be just what we're hearing from the recording more than.
Yeah, that's right. That's the sound guy.
You know,
recording
you
guy.
suck up so bad to the warning, you won't even take a shot at their sound crew. You're incredible.
I'm
man.
not saying that. I'm just saying, no, I understand what Lou's saying. I just
Are
don't
you
know what it
worried
sounds
about
like.
being court-martialed out of the army already, or what?
I can't be. I'm a general.
Okay.
So I do the court marshalling.
All right.
No, like I
What'd you
said, I
think,
don't.
Dave?
Maybe at the venue it sounds different. Like
He's a general, but I'm president of the warning country.
Jesus God.
Do they
right.
have a president in Mexico?
No, not a Mexican president. A warning country. That's like its whole entity. It's not the Mexico country that the warning comes from. It's the warning itself as a country, and I'm president of that.
Careful there to take the re off your title.
Okay, what'd you think of the song, Dave?
Well, if you got country and you take the re off it.
Yeah, I know.
Yes.
I know.
Yeah. This is one of my favorite songs off the album. So, yeah, nothing is disappointing. And that bass is just so busy. Like in the quieter part, you just hear that bass.
Whoa! What? Are you ripping Allie saying she's playing too much bass, too loud?
No, she's not playing too loud. I
love how you just said it was busy.
It is busy. She's doing a lot. It's not just boom, boom. You're not doing a Gene Simmons here.
Yeah, busy is not always a bad thing. Like Under the Gun, Scott called busy. I want to slap him because that song is terrific.
Yeah, this coming from a guy who loves all things heavy and thrashy. Scott saying a song's too busy is laughable.
All right, what I'll say then is I love her complicated bass lines.
There you go. There you go. Okay. But the production guys, they're awesome, right? They haven't made any mistakes.
Everyone makes mistakes.
Okay. What about Danny's hairdresser?
Well, maybe there was a bit of frizz. I don't know, but
yeah, at the beginning,
she's got rid of it, so that's the main thing. And
the frizz.
Hal's hair looks absolutely.
If you are listening to me, Down Under Dave wants me to bring his album Error and have you sign it, but he just said you have frizzy hair.
No, I didn't. I said maybe. Lou pointed it out. I said maybe she had frizzy hair at the beginning. I don't know.
You know, it's not going to matter, guys. You could say everything negative, and they're still going to focus on me. It's just the way it is.
I might send you Queen of the Murder Scene. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, that's what I was going to ask you. Have you said? Make sure you let me know when you send them, so I know when to be watching.
Yeah, so I'm going to.
Sure it won't come mail. It'll come something else, and I don't want some porch pirate stealing it or something if I'm not home.
I'll probably just get Amazon in your country to deliver it.
What's next?
Next is once I get my list back up, is Copper Bullets.
Copper Bullets. Here we go.
From 21st, and it's actually Power on vocals on this one. So
we're actually over 2 hours. That's pretty. We're gonna hit a record here, I think.
Yeah, we're doing overtime. Hope we get paid well.
Yeah, not. All right, here we go. Stop the chant. I hate that. They do that everywhere.
I think they've gone off. Morning.
Boring.
Blue's taking the lead.
Happy.
All seriousness here, we're not going through costume changes here like Cher and Madonna and stuff. I'm not complaining, but the break between songs is a little ridiculous. It's like they're going on the fly. Okay, let's play this now. Let's start it this way. It just doesn't seem very organized. But,
yeah, like I said, I've watched a couple of, well, not all of the concerts, but a bit of the other concerts, and there doesn't seem to be a big gap. So I think it's probably they're young. They probably will still get it all sorted out. And
well, and there's more to it that I know, but I'm not seeing Danny switch guitars hardly at all. We saw
maybe
at least one
might be
bass
getting transformed.
Switch. Yeah, but that hasn't happened yet.
It has. You just haven't noticed. You went from frizzy hair member to straight hair. That's not easy to do.
What I missed, guys, I had to step out to get a morsel to eat.
Get a morsel to eat? It's been 2 hours, Dave. You're not going to starve.
It wasn't me. That was Louis.
I mean, Louis. Sorry.
I need a pee in a minute. I know that.
I was very
All right,
hungry.
then you know what? This has been a long video. Let me throw up the intermission screen. I need to get another beverage anyway, and we'll be back with it.
No worries.
Great.
All right.
Important.
Okay.
You know when you think you have to, like you might have to go pee, then when you go, you really go. Definitely needed to go.
All right.
At least you can just turn around.
I didn't turn around. I'll just be a bitch and pee sitting down.
Oh. All right.
You've all heard that.
What song is this?
Copper Bullets.
Okay, here we go.
As can be, picture perfect reality. Not a worry, or so it seems. Slowly the problems start to increase. He's so afraid of her, and she's all afraid of him. But nobody ever says a thing. He's a dangerous man, and she's a lonely girl.
Pow don't usually sing this, does she?
No.
Okay.
Their picture perfect life ain't so perfect anymore. There's something taking control. What happens next? There's no way she could have known.
Much double bass.
This love was just too much to take away. Felt out like razor blades. The pressure was just too much for you.
Louis.
Good job. I look. Oh yeah. Once again, the camera people. That song should have been on POW. I almost thought Danny was singing without a microphone. It was doing a lip sync or something. You saw her mouthing the words as opposed to actually seeing Powell
They
sing
both
the
do
song.
that too. I mean, I get what you're saying, but I've noticed too. Powell will sing mouth along with Danny's words, even with her.
Trying to keep. I think it's to keep.
Yeah, I think it's just to keep time. Yeah.
Yeah. So terrific song. Bad presentation, not showing Powell singing the song from beginning to end, or at least most.
I tell you, they got that microphone guy working sound and camera when he can't even do a microphone adjustment.
That's what's happening.
Yep. Dave.
He's a great guitar teacher, though.
Yeah.
So you got to give him credit for something.
Okay.
But I won't worry about, what I'm seeing. I'll go on what I'm hearing, and I'm hearing good things. I think Pow does a really good job, considering it's not a song she normally sings.
Yeah. Well, I figure since we're reacting, we're reacting. What did Dave say?
You're going to kiss. You may as well put tongue in there as well. So no, I'll say something negative if I have something negative to say.
Okay.
Gene Simmons is an asshole. There you go.
Yeah.
How does it feel to believe?
What's next? Sick?
Yes.
Oh yeah, it is.
Okay.
It isn't though. It is psychotic.
Oh, this is the
ESYCHO.
The Bay City Rollers song.
The Bay City Rollers, yeah.
SATURDAY.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
This is where Danny transforms.
I think she just put some water on her hair to keep the frizz down.
Bueno, esas siguientes canciones acaban de salir hoy. Entonces, para ustedes, el final de Queen of the Murder Scene. Morals are wrong, and I know what they all say. That I'm out of my mind.
F-I-L-L-E-R. Louis.
No fucking way. That song is wonderful. Okay. Are you starting to see what I'm saying? You saw Danny playing the guitar, doing chords and everything else, and the only thing you really hear is Allie and Pow carrying the song and their vocals all together, but you don't hear Danny's guitar. It's not prevalent enough. It's almost that little part toward the end after one of those chants. You hear that just for a moment, a little bit that came through. But there's so much more guitar work in that song that's not being heard in this last few songs they've been doing. And that's the part that's been disappointing me, is that Danny's guitar is not prevalent, it's not noticeable, and that's what's really bothering me. But it is one of my favorite all-time Warning songs. And they did a great job.
Well, other than Sinister Smiles, Ugh, and Choke, I don't really listen to this album. So how are you hearing these songs, Dave?
Like I said, I can hear what Louis is saying, but I'm not going to worry about that too much. I'm just listening to the vocals.
In other words, it's not bothering him.
It doesn't bother me.
Bothering me.
It's bothering Lou. Lou's got an issue with it.
I have the issue. And
There's a
Warning
big issue.
fans, you know what that's called? That's called a compliment, because I'm saying that Danny is not being treated well.
By the microphone guy.
I heard Rob saying F-I-L-L-E-R.
Yes.
And I must. So when I first listened to this album, this was one of the songs I had near the bottom. But I do enjoy it every time I hear it. I enjoy it a little bit more. But it's not one of my favorite songs of theirs. So that's my negative. There it is. But I think they do it well.
Okay. Next up
is Sharks. No? All right. Should we go for Hunter?
There we go. After this 3-minute break.
Yeah. 12 seconds. There you go. Song started. Beautiful. See, it started.
It's a really bad likeness.
Yes.
I can hear the guitar.
Yes.
I want to be on when you close your eyes. I'm breathing on your neck, on the chill down your spine. You shadow your ghost. I'm here to collect the payment that you're running from the life that you spent. You taught me with words that don't make a sound. You mock with your actions, you laugh with no doubt. You relish the pain, or cherish it more. 'Cause after this there'll be nothing to feel anymore. Fall on to me now. Your time is running out. Fall on to me now. Your time is running out. When both of your feet fall on the steps you couldn't climb, I'll be there to pull you under. Take back what is mine. You think you can take my title away? Well, I'm coming back. Better run away. It's my turn. I'll pass the judgment. You can't escape your fate. Run! I'm right at your door and I'm counting to 3. Don't need no permission to take you with me. You and the hell you'll go through it again. It's not a question of why, it's a question of when. Fall on to me now. Your time is running out. Fall on to me now. Your time is running out.
See, I think someone forgot to turn up Allie's mic. I can't hear her.
Yeah.
Or is she supposed to be whispering? I'm being serious. I don't know these songs well enough, but I'm looking at her and I can't hear anything.
I think when they, they might have done some audio remix on this or something, it's because you really don't get that sound from a microphone at the show. It doesn't sound.
No, I mean, is this a whisper part where she's supposed to? It's not.
I think she's supposed to have been heard.
Okay.
Better run away. It's my turn. I'll pass on judgment. You can't escape your fate. Run! Run! Run!
Okay, honestly, I don't even remember much of this song. So how'd it go for you guys?
It was done pretty well. I don't remember the song in detail myself, but I have to go back and recheck and do a side by side. Set up 2 pages on 2 different YouTube pages and go back and forth between the 2 versions.
I mean, it sounded tight and everything.
Yeah.
Other than
how it was played.
I don't know the song well enough to know if they did it justice or not. I'm sure they did.
Oh, they did. Totally did it justice. Okay. They matched up to the whole essence of the song wonderfully.
Okay, Dave.
Yeah, it's not on my playlist, so I don't listen to it a lot either. But they played it well. So I'm not quite sure what Allie was meant to be doing in that part.
See, I thought I heard whispering.
Yeah, it didn't look like she was.
It was supposed to be ominous or something, but maybe I don't know.
So
her mouth looked like it was singing loud.
Yeah, was the guitar better for you that time, Louis?
It was improved, yeah.
Because I was thinking maybe they should send that guy to Ace Frehley's concerts.
There you go.
And do his sound on his guitar. Yeah, completely.
Yeah.
Or both.
All right, what's next, Dave?
Next is The End.
This is the last song?
No.
Oh, okay.
After it?
The last song on the album.
Yeah. Oh,
there is what?
They finished with something off 21st Century?
They finished with Survive.
Oh, okay. No Runaway, huh?
No Runaway. Maybe it ran away.
I guess. All right, here we go. The End. At least they give us a thunderstorm to watch.
You'd be used to it where you live.
Yeah.
Muchísimas gracias a todos ustedes por acompañarnos esta noche. Verdaderamente increíble su energía. Muchísimas gracias.
Sí.
Bueno, nos despedimos con esta canción. Se llama The End.
What do you say, Rob?
Sí.
Oh. Allie's playing keyboards this time.
I feel like John Waite's going to start singing.
Todo el sonido del piano. Vamos.
That was worth a replay. That was hilarious. Ringing.
Yeah, one of those farts.
Todo el sonido del piano. Vamos.
I was going to say, I don't remember that warble being in the song.
Woo. Muchas gracias. ¡Listos!
They're doing the potato away chant.
All right, that's enough.
I don't regret, wish I could forget, 'cause all the things I've done and all the things I've said don't go away, they stay with me like a constant loop inside my mind that's always on repeat. I know it was wrong, but there is nothing to be done anymore. I won't forgive myself, 'cause pity doesn't help anymore. This is the end, so long my friend. Stars always seem to fade, it's a little too late to with blessing hand, I make amends. Stars always seem to fade, it's a little too late to start over again. They'll never know, 'cause I'll never say anything about the memories that live inside my head. They stay with me, they don't go away. They haunt me every night while I'm lying in my bed. This is the end, so long my friend. Stars always seem to fade, it's a little too late to with bloodstained hand, I make amends. Stars always seem to fade, it's a little too late to start over again. Ah, 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 there's nowhere to run. What if I This is the end, so long my friend. Stars always seem to fade, it's a little too late to with bloodstained hand, I make amends. Stars always seem to fade, it's a little too late to start again. Start again. Start again.
Louis.
Well, first of all, I got to figure out exactly what that little lick that Danny does sounds like. The vocal melody of some heart song or something with that do 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 do. You know, it just sounds like something Heart does.
Barracuda?
Yes, that's the one, Barracuda. It was on the tip of my tongue. No, but I'm gonna have to find out. That melody sounds like something that Heart does vocally in a song. You know, I can't pinpoint at this time, but this one really pleased me because everybody was on point. The singing, all the vocals of all three girls, everything well done.
Let me guess, Dave. Everything's awesome.
Well, if you remember when we did this album, this ranked up really high.
Yeah.
This one and the piano only version. Yeah, I do love this song, and I think they did a great.
I think you're confusing stuff. This doesn't have a piano only version. You're thinking of another song.
Am I? Anyway,
Yeah,
I ranked this song very high. I don't think Louis did.
I don't remember. Hey, no, I mean,
I think
No,
you shouted
because
on it.
it's
I'll
a
have to go back and
ballad,
look.
Louis. You would have put this right down at the bottom.
Oh yeah. Woo.
boy, I'd have to watch that video. I don't think I put it
Yeah.
at the bottom. I think I put it mid.
Okay.
I'm sorry, but I'll have no controversy here. Epic.
I have
epic
some.
song. You have some.
This is a good song on the album. Their vocals were too loud on this performance. So when they're doing "This Is the End," it's almost annoying because it's drowning out everything going on in the background. Not that they're off key. It's just their vocals were too loud compared to the music for my taste.
God, we have bloody Louis with his guitar too low, Rob with his vocals too loud.
Yep.
Dave with everything perfect in the middle.
Suck up. All right. What's the last song here, Dave?
Survive.
Survive. And this is off of the
21st century.
It is off 21st century. Okay. I thought it was off Error.
Well, the Error wasn't out at this stage.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is like 3 or 4 years before Error.
No, they just went back and did this concert and dressed up like they were younger.
Oh, Ali's done a great job. She's even shrunk.
Yeah.
You know, you said Danny was 18. Is 18 at this point, right?
Yep.
So I could say a little off-color stuff. I don't remember. I forgot to mention at the end of
You're going to get attacked for it. You're going to get attacked for it.
I liked the shot they showed with her on the angle looking up toward her, because you got to see a little bit of on the pants.
Oh, God, Louis.
Oh.
I apologize. I warned you. I didn't say it. We are grown adults. We do joke around like that, but I try to keep it off the warning stuff. But what's done is done.
You have to sexualize it, Louis.
It made me happy.
All right. Well, here we go.
Muchas gracias, buenas noches.
Nobody gets that reference. Are they yelling polka? Polka.
One more, probably.
Oh. Shouldn't it be uno more? Uno mucho?
I don't know. I don't speak Spanish.
Uno nachos?
Nachos are that thing you eat.
Taquitos? Enchiladas.
Burritos?
Yeah.
Taco.
I think it's uno mas.
Don't come to me saying that you cared, that I was the one who was never there. Or don't come away.
Whoa, someone's been singing her ass off. You could hear she's losing her voice, right? That's awesome.
Actually,
what happens when you're 16?
No,
that happens to anybody. That happens to me after podcasts sometimes. I love it. That shows you she's been giving it her all.
I know. I'm just saying, though, when singers get older and get a bit more used to it, they tend to get that
if
as
you
much.
listen to this on the album, she does sound almost the same way. The beginning part of that song is a struggle before the song actually kicks in.
Yeah, but the scratch in her voice is
clear.
It's
even on the studio album.
Do I have to pull it up? Do I have to embarrass you, Louis?
Why? I mean, it's
can
not
pull it up.
exactly. I'm just saying the first part of that song is like, you hope she's not singing that way through the whole song.
I don't know, but on this, I find it adorable, and it sounds to me like she's just almost hoarse, which is awesome. Awesome.
Muchas gracias, buenas noches.
I swear they're saying polka, polka.
Don't come to me saying that you cared, that I was the one who was never there. Or don't come with your life in the air. You keep blaming me and it ain't fair. Or don't come telling me that you're worried, that I'll be hurt if you're gone. Don't come to me saying that you're sorry. Your words mean nothing. Your words mean nothing at all.
All right, now we'll see what happens because you called me out when I said I loved on one of our reviews the song, and I made a mistake of which song it was. I think it was the River's End or whatever, how it got harder and faster at the end, and I corrected myself the next video and said it was this song.
Okay. Now
And you
we'll
said,
see if this
and
one-
you said you didn't think this one did, but it may not be as drastic, but they play the same part over and over, but it gets more and more intense.
No. All right,
We'll
we'll
see.
see if there's a noticeable thing
All right.
of what you hear.
Gotcha.
That we were gonna be together forever and ever, and now I'm lying on the floor with my broken heart and all. Whoa, whoa, whoa! You said that I was the one of your dreams, that your heart belonged to me. Now I believe I must move on because I think you're wrong. Come home, come home. Oh, I know I will survive, even if you're not by my side. Think this time I'll say goodbye. But don't come to me saying that you cared, that I was the one who was never there. Or don't come with your light in the air. You keep blaming me and it ain't fair. Or don't come telling me that you're worried, that I'll be hurting if you're gone. Don't come to me saying that you're sorry. Your words mean nothing. Your words mean nothing at all. You said that we were perfect for each other, that I was like no other, and never knew this was the game you win. I lose will be replaced. Whoa, 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 whoa. You said that you were gonna keep your promise of loving me always, but now I know that it ain't true, and I'm so glad that I left you, left you. Oh, I know I will survive, even if you're not by my side. Think this time I'll say goodbye. But don't come to me saying that you cared, that I was the one who was never there. Or don't come with your
That could be you, Rob.
Yeah. Look at the size of this dude's hair.
I was gonna say that's like Dee Snider hair.
Yeah.
When they were giving it this sign, did you see how much spread Ali had between?
I noticed that in the beginning when she was doing the photos with the fans outside, that her
She's
fingers
got
like
huge, like-
wide spread on that or devil horns thing. Look at this guy. He looks like Troy Polamalu back in the Steelers days. That's American football, Dave.
Yeah, it's whatever you call it. Yeah, gridiron.
I'm just as ignorant about American football as anybody else that thinks of American
Right.
football.
Better off that way.
That wasn't even necessary, Dave.
Hey, there's
I
big
didn't want
sport in
Dave
Australia
to
on this show.
I didn't want Dave to get the impression that all Americans love all American sports.
I don't either. I like football. That's it.
Well, I know Rob loves NASCAR. I said, I know you love NASCAR.
It's the first time I'm wearing it, so thank you.
Es que
Okay. I was going to point out for the people who know my last reaction channel, I gave them crap because in one of their videos from Keep Me Fed, they had some Pepsi promotion. So they were holding up a Pepsi bottle off and on through the thing. While we started this, I was drinking an actual glass bottle of Mexican Coke. And I was going to make a snide comment about this being, what you should be drinking. And lo and behold, in their dressing room, I swear to God, I get loaded with Coke. Boom! Busted, Pepsi girls.
Es que. Ay, no. Fue el mejor show que tiene mi vida.
Okay. Well,
For a
On your
moment,
Pepsi.
that guy there's a dude with white shirt walking up, saw the reflection in the mirror.
I thought it was Tommy Thayer.
I thought it was Bruce Kulick with that long.
I thought it was Ace Frehley.
Actually, bring it back. Let's see what we think it looks
It
like.
might have been Vinnie Vincent.
Well, he would look like a girl.
Can you bring the video back so we can see?
Yeah, I could, but let me see.
Just when they're all leaving the stage.
Whoa, wrong view.
Ah,
Wrong
Bad
view.
view, that one.
that's terrible.
God dang it.
Oh, you're gonna lose views for that.
Forget it.
All right, never mind.
Yeah.
I'll just make a comment in the video. I'll do the timestamp and
There you go.
So
Well, that was 2 hours and 51 minutes. Take away roughly 20 minutes of the beginning that wasn't the show. About the last 5 minutes maybe after the show. And I suppose a collective 25 minutes of dead spots between songs.
Well, I just got a phone call
it's a
from
1 hour
James Cameron.
show.
From who?
James Cameron. He said he'll produce our next one since
There you
it's
go.
such an epic, long.
Yeah.
It could be like Avatar.
You know what? I enjoyed it though. I mean, I didn't love it all. I don't love that album. I think it is a perfect album for what it is. I mean, it's very cohesive, but very few songs I would ever pick off that album for a playlist. But man, they were spectacular. They just
I remember out of 13 songs, I picked 9 to be on my playlist.
Yeah.
But anyway,
that was-
now I can say what I want to say about. It's all about that big screen. That big screen, they made such good use out of it. It never got turned into a monitor to see what was going on the stage to kill the whole feeling, the effect. And I was thinking to myself, if that screen was twice as wide and just a little bit placed a little higher up, it would look like the most amazing stage effects ever seen.
Yeah.
And
And
sometimes
that's my biggest beef with those monitors. You use cameras of what's going on in with the band members, and people before you know it are just watching the screens and not the band.
now here's the two things I'm going to say. Number one, sometimes that screen became invisible. It looked like it wasn't even there, you know. And the final thing is, Rob, I feel a little sorry for you because the Warning has another. Actually, there were two things about Kiss I noticed. One, the holding hand bow, which Kiss is known for. I don't know if other bands do that, but Kiss always does that. And the other thing is that you are going to go see the Warning with monitor screens. That's what they do now. They put themselves up on the stage, they up on the larger screens. They have like 2 or 3 hanging screens or something like that.
The beautiful thing is I will be front row. And if you think I'm taking my eyes off of Danny, because I'm going to kick, scream, and fight to get on that side of the stage.
Now I know what I said about that naughty comment made you jealous.
The difference between me and you is I admire the hell out of her. I love watching her work. Pow too, but without a screen, I don't know how deep their stages are. Like Kiss has enormously deep stages. To be able to focus on the drummer, even in the front row, is got to be a little bit difficult, but I love watching the emotion that Danny sings with, how she commands a stage. I am looking so forward to that, even if they are playing mostly Keep Me Fed stuff. I'm so excited just to see her.
You know, you don't hate all those songs, so.
No, I like at least half the album. It's just the ones I don't like, I really don't like.
Yeah, but you'd go to a
and
Kiss
I
concert
play it
and
up
think
a
the same
little
thing as
bit
well,
more
Gabe.
than it. I make it a little bit more dramatic than it has to be, just to take shots at people, you know, that are.
Because when you go to a Kiss concert, let's be honest, there'll be times songs come on, you go, oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
like I was telling Dave in one of our backstage things about how you guys both and Rob, Automatic Sun is like your big favorite. You complain that the album is
Hell You Call a Dream.
Hell You Call a Dream. Yeah, but Automatic Sun's on the good list.
Yeah.
And it's like, or, you know, is that like second place or something?
For me, second place is More, and then Automatic Sun.
All right. And I'm like, wow, he complains about the distortion and the whole production of the album, and he picks one of the most distorted songs of the whole fucking album is Automatic Sun.
It's got such a great
ruining
chorus.
You're ruining my gimmick.
That chorus is just so good, though.
Oh,
I would agree. It's an epic chorus.
Which?
Automatic Sun.
It is. It is. I love all three of those songs. More, I will always have an affinity for because that was my introduction to the Warning. That was the first. I just pulled Warning off of a list that popped up for you should check this out and did it as a reaction, and I was fucking blown away.
Obviously, Money was mine.
Well, Money and Choke are my two favorite songs ever, but those three songs, Hell You Call a Dream, Automatic Sun, and More, those could have been on Error for me. They're that good.
So
Louis, did you freeze?
No, I didn't freeze.
Oh, it looked like you were just froze.
I was doing the what the fuck stare. You know, none of those songs, even the ones you like, even the ones I like, which I know are better than the ones you like, they're not even good enough to be on air. I call, you know, Sick, Apologize, Escapism, Satisfied, and Consume, which I think are better songs than the ones you guys like. You know, it's like that should have just been a little EP, and I would have been more forgiving for the effort.
So if you remember, my five songs off that album were Automatic Sun, Hell You Call a Dream, More, Thick, and 6 Feet Deep.
Ah, okay. All right.
I'm just saying they're better than everything on there by a mile. Nothing's ever for this band. Error was their destroyer. I mean, I would be shocked if they could ever bring it like that again, start to finish. I hope they can, but that album.
You mean it was their Creatures of the Night?
Creatures of the Night. Well, I'm saying as far as what made them. As far as I'm concerned, Choke and Money could go hand in hand with any band, any male, female, doesn't matter. Those two songs could give any band from any era a run for their money. Song versus song. Back in Black, whatever. That's how much I love those two songs.
Oh, they're epic songs.
Yeah.
Epic.
All right. Well, this was fun. Hopefully,
I think they still play it. So
they better. I think they're playing both right now. Yeah, because I just watched. Well, I know they play Choke because I just watched something from like 3 weeks ago.
yeah, well, so their last concert.
If they don't play Choke,
More,
I'm not
Money.
going.
Well, they got Choke, More, Money, Survive, Disciple, Hell You Call a Dream, Martyrio, Evolve,
I love every one of those things you just said.
Automatic Sun.
That's the set list current.
Well, it's not all of it. I was taking out the ones he didn't like.
Oh, okay.
So they've got 20 songs on their current set list.
Good.
6
Wow.
Feet Deep and Sick are the first two.
Yeah.
There's no love for 21st or Queen of the Murder Scene in that set list.
Probably not, because half of that set, I think over half of that set is off of Keep Me Fed.
Yeah, it's got to be. And
Yeah, see, unlike Kiss, they actually play songs off their new albums.
that's a good thing to do.
But Kiss
They
tends
used
to
to,
avoid doing
in
it.
fairness to Kiss, they used to. Like in the 80s, they'd always play 3 to 4, not the whole album, but
I know,
Yeah.
but sometimes I used to think, give us more of that new album. Like, you're doing a Creatures of the Night tour,
yeah.
and play the album.
Yeah.
You don't have to play all of it.
Kiss
Give us
never
most of it.
exceeded 3 songs on any particular album. On the
No,
album
because we have to go back to the same old shit that we always listen to.
Well, you got to realize bands like, and The Warning's great, don't get me wrong. I could pick a handful of songs off of the 21st Century and a couple, 2-3 songs off of the EP that I want to hear them play live. But when you're Led Zeppelin, Aerosmith, AC/DC, Kiss, Rolling Stones, these type of bands, and you've had notoriety for songs, you have to still keep a handful of them, even if it's a new album's tour. And then if some of those songs off the new album become hits with your fan base, and you go to the next album, now you got to add. It is a pain in the ass. I can see that, but you can switch it up. That's something Kiss would never do.
Well, obviously, you watch that one live Kiss with Paul Stanley. The crowd goes off the most when he plays the stuff that Kiss don't play.
Yeah.
So,
I also want to say, I was going to say it sooner, then I forgot. You were so kind to Pau with her vocals, because it was hoarse and she put her heart into it. She did like 3 songs the whole show, yet you ripped into Danny, who's only 15 years old, did 11 fucking songs, and then her voice got you upset. You had to criticize her and take her out to the tool shed and get a switch and go get a switch. I'm gonna smack your ass and everything else.
Which song? She wasn't 15 on this video.
No, the
last
other,
concert.
the one we watched, the one at the school.
The
Monterey. You were really tearing into her about her not singing so good for the last song.
But there's a difference between just not hitting your notes and having no voice left by the end of the show because you've been given your heart and soul.
Well,
At least he
Danny was
didn't-
giving her heart and
at least
soul
he
in
didn't
that
mention
other
tacos.
show. Yeah, Danny was giving her heart and soul at the other show, doing all those songs. And her
At
voice
least
was
I
trained.
respected Danny as a musician and not a camera angle.
Yeah, taco.
There's nothing wrong with loving the ladies.
Quiet. Save it for the other videos. All right. Good stuff. These two, too late, Darren. These two will come up with something else warning for next
I've already got
Saturday.
something.
Okay. So
I'll
you
tell you
can always
backstage.
count on the warning unless one of us is gone or something, but Saturdays.
You want to announce it to the audience, Dave, what you got?
I'll put it by you two first, so.
Oh, okay.
But we'll be
All
back
right,
next Saturday.
There we go. Fabulous concert. Danny has perfect hair, not frizzy at all. She does not sing flat. And, you know, Allie is a consummate professional and is in her spot at the microphone at all times. So, contrary to everything Louis says, I think the band is phenomenal. Send your hate to Louis.
To Louis.
All right. Until next time, everybody. Thanks for watching.